Yo, what's going on, everybody? Ricky back again for another inter-weekly roundup. A lot has happened since the last game that I did. I can't remember which one it was. Right before the international break, we drew Fiorentina 1-1. Then we go into international break. The Azzurri fail to qualify for the World Cup, getting knocked out by North Macedonia. Second time this happens. Last or 4 years ago, it was to Sweden in no 2018, and this year it's to North Macedonia in no 22 World Cup in Qatar. Come off international break. I think we are in a bad patch of form, pretty bad patch of form. We had just drew Fiorentina. I think we had just beaten Salernitana 5-0. Or no, we had just drawn Torino 1-1, drew Fiorentina, lost. We had beaten Liverpool in the second leg, but wasn't enough to get us through. Yeah, we come off international break playing Juventus. In this match, I don't think there's any Inter fan that can literally say we dominated this game because we honestly got lucky. Actually, let me see what formation they ran. I think it was a 4-4-2 lineup. No, they ran a 4-2-3-1 with Quadrado playing winger. I thought it was a 4-4-2. But yeah, we got lucky. Very, very, very lucky that game. Denzel Dumfries wins us a penalty against Juventus. A tackle from, I think, Alvaro Morata, who tries to hit him in the back. Or basically, I think, clips him in the back with his shin. We win a penalty. Hakan Çalhanoğlu steps up to take it, misses, goes for the rebound, is interfered by or I think somehow in the process, a Juventus player fouls him, and a retake is basically taken again. We end up scoring, but we honestly got very lucky because I think most of us knew going into that game it would be a hard fixture. I had honestly a draw going into it. I didn't think we would win. But yeah, we got very, very, very lucky, and that basically gave us our title hopes. Especially with later, I think it was later that day, Milan would take on Bologna, and they would draw against Bologna 0-0. And yeah, that would keep our title hopes alive. Napoli would go on to win. Let me see. Standings, fixtures real quickly. Milan. Torino 0-0. Yeah, Bologna. Ended up drawing Bologna. And Fiorentina ended up beating Atalanta. Or not Fiorentina. Napoli ended up beating Atalanta without Victor Osimhen. Coming up this week, we had Hellas Verona. I think Napoli had... No, it's the next day. Yes, today is Monday. Yeah. Saturday, we took on Hellas Verona. Which actually stars starting on Joaquin Correa and Eden Dzeko. Lautaro basically on the bench. Return of Stefan de Vrij in defense. And this match actually was a breath of fresh air. Seeing Joaquin Correa and Dzeko partner up was a lot better than seeing Lautaro and Dzeko. Because actually Joaquin Correa did a lot better than what Lautaro couldn't do in certain instances this season. Dzeko actually played more down the middle. Sometimes it would be a mixture between Lautaro dropping deep or Dzeko dropping deep. Correa basically was the link man. But this also saw us keep a lot of the ball. We played a lot better than we have over the past 2 months, which a lot of Inter fans pointed out. The past 2 months we had played sloppy. Usually when we had Barella, which Barella played very good this game. Not very good, but he played a lot better than what he has been the past 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 months. He's looked tired, sloppy, overworked, doing way too much. But this Inter saw us play how we were in the beginning of the season, which was sort of what Inzaghi's style of, more or less of what Inzaghi wanted us to play. We actually played like that, as opposed to the last 2 months where go to Sassuolo and get overrun in the midfield. Go to, who else was it? Back Inter matches. Another game we lost. Sassuolo, Liverpool, Napoli, Genoa. Go to Genoa and get outran. Milan, get away, get lucky. But yeah, this match saw us do a lot better. We ended up taking the lead in the first. We ended up taking the lead before first half with DeMarco finding Edin Dzeko off of a corner, which was really good. DeMarco, one player who's, whenever he's called upon, does pretty good at set pieces and very good at corner delivery. And then Nicolai Barella ends up scoring our second goal. We basically are in the driver's seat, looking basically to get a third. Unlucky to get a third. Dumfries did pretty good to stretch the line on the right-hand side, but just certain decision making, as well as certain phases of play during this game in particular, annoyed me. Even though we were offside for one chance, there was a chance where Dumfries cut it back. Magically, I don't know who it was that just didn't take a shot, but they just jumped over the ball, and Perisic had to go outside on his right foot and try and like curl it in, but it was offsides. But still, whoever jumped over the ball should have just struck it one time in. Barella scores our second goal, but other than that, this game alone pretty much gave us confidence going into, not gave us confidence, but this game alone is good because our next match is Spezia, who I think are pretty much at the bottom of the table, standings. Yeah, Spezia is 18th place, with Calgary up just above them, with Spezia at 22 points, Calgary at 25. Yeah, but this game was pretty good. It put us in, I think, second place, and we sit just a couple points off Milan. I think 2 points. We sit just 2 points off Milan. Milan draws back-to-back. Napoli, again, bottling under the pressure. This happened 4 years ago under Maurizio Sarri when they were on a title charge, and they lost to Fiorentina 3-0. They lost to Fiorentina 2-3, playing at home at the Diego Maradona Stadium. And yeah, basically 8 games. So we still have a game in hand against Bologna. So if we win that, which has been rescheduled for the 27th, 3 days after we play Roma, which will be on a Tuesday. We play Bologna on a Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know what match is. Bologna, April 7th. Monday. Yeah, we'll play them on a Wednesday, actually, not a Tuesday. We'll play them on a Wednesday, and then we play Roma on Sunday. So, and then we still have upcoming fixtures. We have Spezia this Friday, and then the following Tuesday, we play Milan in the second leg of the Coppa Italia semifinal. Depending on the form, I mean, Milan hasn't played terribly. They just can't convert their chances. Similar to Italy, their match against Milan's match against Bologna saw them have 30-something shots on target against Bologna, which was similar to Italy against North Macedonia, 30-something shots, but nothing, no score, no goal on their score sheet. So I don't know. Again, 0-0 against Torino, 0-0 against Bologna. Milan's next fixture is against Genoa, which gave us a pretty tough game when we were going through shit form. But yeah, we took on Spezia this Friday, which I expect us to win, hopefully. Milan, Roma, the following that week, Sunday on April 24th, which I have a feeling Roma might be a bit tricky. We have beaten them twice this season, once in the Coppa Italia and once in the league when we scored, I think, 3, which we ended up scoring early, but the way Jose is playing at the moment, he could either pull a draw. I could honestly see that maybe being a draw, or maybe some last-minute winner. but I have a feeling that game will be tough. Spezia, I expect us to win. Uh, Milan, Coppa Italia, could go either way. Uh, Bologna, Udinese, Empoli, Calgary, Sampdoria. So as it looks right now, we're 2 points behind Milan. The title is, I don't want to say it's Milan's is to loses, because I think they still have to play. Uh, they still have to play one, matches. They got to play Lazio. That could go either way. They got to play Atalanta. Their form is up and down. Fiorentina, which gives every team a good test. Sassuolo, and they got to play Hellas Verona. And they got to play Genoa. So right now, this is a pretty close title race. Basically, any of the three teams can win it. Napoli. Oh, it's not on standings. Huh. Hold on. Standings. Enter. Okay. There. Standings. Yeah, so us and Napoli are tied on points, but we beat them by goal difference. With the game in hand, we still have to play 68 points for Milan, but we still have a game in hand. And Napoli are 2 points off, with Juve just behind with 62 points. I don't know about Juventus. I mean, I don't think they're really in it, but you never know. Anything could happen. Magically, we could all three, Napoli, us, and Milan could all just go on a drawing streak, and then Juve could creep up with wins, but who never knows. It looked like more or less we were firm favorites back in January, but now it's a very close title race now. We'll see how it goes. What would you guys' starting lineup be for the rest of the season? I mean, we don't have Champions League anymore. We got knocked out there. We have a Coppa Italia game coming up. And also, Robert Gosens hasn't played a lot. And neither has Philip Caicedo. But I'd give Robert Gosens maybe a start against Spezia. Just get Spezia. They're already 3 points off the relegation zone. So that match even itself might not be easy because they're probably trying to fight to stay up. We don't know how that match might go. Which you guys starting 11, or how would you guys line up against Spezia? Personally, I would honestly probably stick with Joaquin Correa and Dzeko. If you need to sub one of them off, maybe bring on Lautaro or Sanchez or Caicedo since he's there. We paid money for him and brought him in. Need to give him some minutes. So it ain't a waste of money. But I'd also go with Correa and Dzeko again as the starting front two. De Vrij, Skriniar, Bastoni as the back line. Dumfries, Barella, Brozovic, Hakan as our starting midfield, which does work. Although Hakan's free kick attempt did hit the first man, which I was very disappointed by. But yeah, let me know what you guys' thoughts are. Let me know what you guys' score prediction is for Spezia. Do you see Milan drawing any more matches? Because if you look at the two past matches, Bologna and Torino, oh wow, those two games were very interesting. Bremer, center back for Torino, which we're monitoring, played fantastically. Bologna, 30-something shots, and nothing could come of that. Does it look like they're dipping in form, or does it look like they don't have a good quality at the end? Especially, what's your thoughts on Napoli? Again, honestly, I predicted that in February, Napoli would have dropped off massively. Like, they wouldn't have been able to keep up pace for so long. I figured, all right, Spalletti's going to end up having something happen where they're going to drop off massively in points. Like, they would honestly probably be where Juventus is, floating around the fourth place position, but they wouldn't have kept up the pace in terms of keeping up points with Inter and Milan. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Juventus could slowly creep up. You never know. But what do you guys think? And who do you guys predicted to win the Scudetto? I honestly predicted us to retain the title just because it looked like we were in flying form. Again, just based on January and how we were playing this season, it looked like we were pretty much dead set on basically running away with it. But I do think we might, just because we have the experience, we have the mentality. Uh, Again, similar to how under Antonio Conte last season, to say like you're not going to play good football, you're not going to play aesthetically pleasing football in the eye, but you're just going to grind it out and dogfight your way through it. And I think honestly and truthfully, we could probably do that. We have the players equipped for it. Uh, we have the mentality there, as well as we have the quality there as well. Uh, not Milan fans kind of get mad at the players they got. Barami, I think in midfield, solid maker, I call him. But yeah, as well as the fact they got some players that have already checked out. Cassie in midfield. Uh, Even then too, Zlatan. Should they have maybe brought in another striker that could help score goals or more creative? I don't know. We'll see how this comes towards the end of May. But I'll catch you guys Friday for Spezia. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. And I'll catch you guys Friday for our match against Spezia. Ciao.